Tag Nation, Crypto Warriors, Champions. Welcome to today's show. It's good to have you on the show. Today, we're going to be talking about MLK. What did MLK think about financial freedom? What did MLK think about the economic problem that we are all facing? Has anything changed? The man might be gone, but man, this guy is still speaking. He's still speaking to all of us. Today is just going to be me. Brazen is not in the house. It's getting better. So I'll be looking over here at the charts to see if you guys are in there. If you guys can hear me, please let me know. If you can hear the soundtrack too, also let me know. Put a little finger up or something like that in the chat so that I can see that you guys are in the room. All right. Thank you. I see you guys coming in. Good morning again. This is gonna be an awesome MLK day. All right, we'll get started in a little bit. I'm trying to get more of you guys in the room. Thank you. All right. Let's get going. So today, guys, I have a wonderful message for you. Yesterday we had a wonderful open house with the BK Crypto crew. Trying to get people educated and informed on the cycles that is currently going on and what to expect in 2024. And funny enough, today's topic is kind of going to lead to that too as well. Has anything changed? Or is this another one of those patterns that we need to identify and take advantage of? Today, I'm going to be presenting to you a video from MLK from way back in the day when the TV was still black and white. And just talking about, what economic freedom really is, what the economic problem is, and what the solution is. You might as well watch the video and be like, man, was MLK Satoshi? No. MLK wasn't Satoshi. But it's going to be a fun video anyway. Let me go ahead and get this ready for you guys. All right, let's go. Screen share. And play. Let me know if you guys
I
can
guess
hear,
I could use some of this time to get into pleasantries and to talk about the many experiences I've had with you, not only here, but in Europe and other places. What do you have in store for us this summer?
That's a good question. Well, I don't know about the summer. I guess I should begin with what we have in store for the spring.
I like that, man. Guys, what do we have in store for us in the spring? You guys know. Bitcoin halving. Man, funny enough, around that time in the spring as well, something big was going to happen. So just see that cycles and those patterns. This spring is going to be major. It's going to be a major economic chance for a lot of Americans, people around the world. You just have to pay attention to it. It's very critical that you do
that. I feel that we are in the midst of the most critical period in our nation, and the economic problem is probably the most serious problem confronting the Negro community. And I might say the most serious problem confronting poor people generally. And I don't want to be narrow about this, talking on.
Man, did you guys just hear that? I'll repeat that again. The major problem is the economic problem. The major problem is not war in Israel. The major problem is not anything outside of America. The major problem is what's going on in America. The economic problem of poverty, the economic problem of constant inflation, the economic problem of the media not telling you the truth, not letting you identify the truth, and constantly gaslighting you. The economic problem is the constant increases in taxes. The economic problem is not just for the black people, it's literally everybody feeling the foot on their neck. This was way back in the 60s. This is 2024. Has anything changed? Is this a continuation of the same thing? What's the problem to the economic problem? MLK actually talked about it. And it's funny that, the guy is way long gone, but the problem is still here. And we're all rambling around the problem. How do we fix the problem? That's part of what we'll do on this show. That's what the BK Crypto crew does. That's what the, crypto warriors do. And that's what we here at Stack do as well. We're just trying to get you guys to understand and get informed on what the problem is and the solution to the problem. Let me take a quick second here before we continue this video to go ahead and see the comments here real quick. Give me a second. So I'm just not blasting through the entire video. Give me a quick second here. All right. Yes, we have Ansel in the house. Ansel said, let's see here. This is just me by myself this morning, so I'm still trying to get used to Brazen's style of presenting all of this. Ansel said, morning champions. And then we have Roshana here. Grand Rising champions. Thank you. Thank you, Roshana. What's good? Opal as well. Jason, thanks for the message. And Ansel said as soon as he shifted to speaking on economics, they took him out. Boom. Man, that was how I was going to finish this video, Ansel. You jumped on it too early. The moment you identify the problem, they take you out. Who are they? I think we at this point we know. And we see this all over African nations once we have a president that cares about the people, that intends to solve the problems of the people. The days, which we all know, take that person out. It's happening in America, it's happening around the globe. And that's one of the reasons why Satoshi disappeared, so that it does not get unalived. Guys, this is very, very critical. The problem is not wars. The problem is not Muslim. The problem is not black or white. The problem is money. The problem is in the economy. You and I are saying it every day. MLK told us this. And the moment he identified the problem, guess what? He got unalived. Roshana said, MLK was about the economic problem. And Malcolm X were friends. They want to tell you that they hated each other, but that was not the fact, especially towards the end of both of their lives. They started working together. And what happens when black people start working together? Turn them against each other. Happens all the time. Let's get back to this video, guys. This is going to be a wonderful day. I hope it awakens a couple of you guys to start understanding that the problem is not your neighbor. The problem is not your boss. The problem is actually right there, looking at you in the face. And you have to start responding to it. The way you respond to it, let me see. Which side is it? Boom. Just do that. Not financial advice, but hey, get yourself some financial freedom. It's that simple. All right, let's get back to this.
Only about the black poor in our country, because I must be concerned about Puerto Ricans who are poor, Mexican Americans, American Indians, and Appalachian whites. And we are confronting a major depression.
The man said Puerto Ricans, Native Americans, Appalachian whites, including black and white. This is, again, the problem is not black and white. It's about you and I. I don't have anything against you. As a matter of fact, nobody has anything against the U.S. government. It's just that the U.S. government itself has been hijacked.
In the poor community. And I think the time has come to bring to bear the power of the direct action, the nonviolent direct action movement on the basic economic conditions that we face all over the country. Nonviolence has been a tremendous force in grappling with the social problem of legal segregation and the syndrome of deprivation surrounding that system.
Did you guys just hear that? One of the most effective way to solve this problem is nonviolence. You will never have enough bullets, enough weapons, enough cutlass to fight the system. You have to do it non-violently. Guys, what's currently solving that problem non-violently? The problem of money. What's solving that right now non-violently? As a matter of fact, in the process of doing that, also fixing the environment. It's not Ethereum, guys. It's Bitcoin. Yes, Ethereum could be a way for you to make money. Yeah. But the problem of money, the current economic problem that is affecting you and I is money, is the economy, is those that have hijacked it for their own personal and financial wealth while enslaving the rest of us. And MLK identified this as well many years ago. Now it's about time that we start identifying that and solving that non-violently. And that is what it's talking about here. You almost think that this guy is Satoshi, because I mean, he might not have been a mathematician or a programmer, but it's talking about the same things that Bitcoin is solving, the economic problem globally. It's not even America alone now. I happen to have grown up in Nigeria and I travel there often. That problem can also be solved. The economic problem, the money problem, can be solved with Bitcoin. Let's get back to sharing this video.
And of course, it has been a major force in grappling with the political problem of the denial of the right to vote. But in winning victories like the Civil Rights Bill of '64 and the Voting Rights Bill of 1965 around the issue of segregation and voting rights, we discovered that these legislative strides did very little to improve the lot of the millions of Negroes in the ghettos of the North and in the nation generally. In other words, it did very little to penetrate the lower depths of Negro deprivation in communities all over.
Need I say any more to that? We are entering an election year. We have Trump coming back. I like Vivek. There's RFK, and of course the rest of them. I won't even mention them. I'm going anti-mass media at this point. Oh, as you can see, this is 1960, probably 65, 67. After the Civil Rights Bill got passed in 1964 and the Voting Rights Bill passed in 1965. That is literally a couple of years ago. People that were alive then are still alive now. So think about it. You just literally got your civil rights. You just literally got the right to vote. And nothing, absolutely nothing has changed. Yes, we have a couple billionaires, but guess what? They were billionaires back then too. Did anything get fixed? Answer. Did anything get fixed? I want to know if you guys think anything got fixed. Because it's literally telling us right now that you can vote all you want for the next president. That's not going to fix your problem. Well, maybe if you get a president that makes Bitcoin
60 minutes. Rewind.
1 second, guys. 60 minutes.
Now what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. You might say, yes, I'm going to vote. I don't care who you vote for. That's not going to solve the problem. Solving the problem requires that you identify the problem first. And man, the smart man here, MLK, identified the problem right there. But guess what? You've identified the problem, you try solving the problem, they take you out. The safest way that you can solve the problem without you getting unalived is simply buy yourself some Bitcoin, put it in your own private wallet, and keep quiet. That simple. That's just the facts. You got your Bill of Rights or your civil rights. We're still getting attacked by that every day. But guess what? There is power in nonviolence. There is power in your own economy. There is power in you having control of money. Once you have that power, forget about, man. Have you ever seen billionaires worry about right to vote and right to travel across or do whatever they want to do? As a matter of fact, you just saw what SBF did. It just paid off the entire US government, and that guy might not go to jail. That's what money does. But good money in this case does better things for the people than for the evil people. These are the things that you gotta start saying. The solution is money. Satoshi identified that problem, and that's what we all need to be focusing on. Not the distractions. I'm not telling you not to go make your money with altcoins, but let's remember what's kicking our butt every day, what's causing the inflationary issues, what's causing all this constant war. It's some very few percentage of people controlling our economy, controlling our powers, controlling our ability to transact with one another. without that middleman, without those heavy fees of transaction fees, without them saying, hey, you cannot move the money across the border, all this madness. That is why we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin allows you to make those transactions without any middleman jumping into the transaction and saying, hey, pay me a fee. For what? You're a sovereign human being. You should be able to exchange your value with whoever, whenever. Now, I think I've run through this whole video really quickly, but sometimes keeping it short is the best thing. MLK knew what the problem was, and it got unalived. Now you are getting to realize that this is why this guy was taken out. Now, what are you going to do? Are you just going to do your MLK and just chill and relax? Or you can just get on your computer and get you some Bitcoin and start living the dream. I have a dream. The dream that you and I could be financially sovereign someday. That Bitcoin standard becomes the standard of living. You know? That's what life should be. Free human beings, not controlled and heavily taxed for no damn reason. What's the value of the taxes? You know, Roshana here says, why was Gaddafi taken out? To your point, A007, when the leaders find solutions to economic problems, they are taken out. Well, I don't want to be taken out. So let me start telling you guys to start pushing that like, subscribe, that notification button right now. Yes, follow us on StackFin on YouTube, definitely on X, StackFin, and on Spotify. We need to start posting more over there, and we actually need to do a lot more decentralization and getting our media out there. So in 2024, you're gonna see more of this. We're gonna have more interviews, revealing the facts, telling you guys the truth. And we just want to use this time to wish you guys happy MLK Day. Thanks again for joining us. Now that you guys know the truth, the fact that the economic problem is our daily problems, go out there and preach the gospel. Solve the problem. Get you some Bitcoin. Thanks again for joining us. Happy MLK 00. Peace out.